the world. This will be a basic tutorial if you haven't started speed clearing or are just at the beginning. So let's talk first about the equipment. You want blessed insignias on all your armor pieces and a +1 headpiece to Shadow Arts and a superior Shadow Arts rune in your headpiece. You want one major Vigor rune and on the rest attunement runes. You need a longbow of enchanting, a zealous side of enchanting, an earth staff with +20 energy and enchanting mod, and you want a caster weapon with enchanting mod and a lightning shield for running. And a zealous spear comes in handy too. I recommend cupcakes, candy corn, candy apple, golden eggs, and if you want so, war supplies, but they are really optional. Bring rest scrolls, cause once in a while people die. About the build, you want Shroud of Distress, Glyph of Concentration for popping planes, Shadow Form, even Battle Standard of Honor. I recommend at least rank 5 in Vanguard, Sliver Armor, Finish Him, Heart of Shadow, and Death Charge. If you have all this, you're good to go. Put 12 points in Earth Magic and 12 points in Shadow Arts. With your runes you get 16, and put 3 in critical strikes. Okay, now we're in. The run already started, cons are popped. Make sure you equip your blessed armor. The LT does now the big pull at the beginning. And when he's up there, you can cast Shroud of Distress and Shadow Form, equip your shield set, and run into block. The block is for or to provide the aggro to scatter while spiking. If the spike is done, go in the direction to wastes and wait for the LT or the waste pool to pull all the aggro aside and get ready to walk in. So now the LT grabs all the aggro and you start running. Pop a cupcake to speed it up a little bit. What we're gonna do here is jump up this wall. You want someone behind you to hoss off him, or you use a target on the top and DC to it. You don't need Shadow Form or Shroud here, but if you just begin, I recommend using it, because charged blacknesses knock down and do even more damage if you don't have Shadow Form up. Now when you, at this point, target one of the obsidian behemoths and DC onto them, make sure you instantly run again when you DC'd, so you don't get crippled by the traps. Usually you would wait for the T4, but he was pretty slow, and so I didn't like to wait for him. If you do with him, it's a must, but this is just the basic T3 with solo pop and team quests. Now when you enter planes, make sure you cast your enchantments again. It's no problem at this part, just run through. But when you don't feel safe, cast them before. Run right into the middle, aggro all that stuff, and you will see Mind Blades pop. From now on you have to use Glyph of Concentration before every skill, because Mind Blades use interrupt. Now something about the timing. You really want to cast Glyph of Concentration early, like when Shadow Form is half recharged. So when you cast Shadow Form, Glyph of Concentration is already recharged, so you can use it right after it again and cast another skill. Don't use Glyph of Concentration right before the skill and then the next one, or at least with Shadow Form, so you get a better timing. Now what you do first is killing the Wailing Lords. You can try to get even Battle Standard of Honor through, but usually it gets rupted. It makes no sense to use Glyph of Concentration before even Battle Standard of Honor. Now as you have Restore, you have more aggro and will be faster to kill the things you have. When you're finished with the Wailing Lords, go right to the Mind Blades. I prefer killing the one that attacks first, because the other one that didn't attack then will attack when the attacking one is dead. I hope that was understandable, but you will see it right now. Now, now the attacking one is dead, and now I head on to the next attacking one, and make sure to cast Glyph every time. Don't worry about being slow, just make sure you don't die and you don't mix up with your timing of Glyph of Concentration. Okay, when you are at the last Mind Blade, it usually don't attack and it hides from you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna block it to a wall. Make sure the wall is to your right and to the left of the Mind Blade. Just like that. If you have trouble, just walk on walk backside on a wall to your right and get out of the aggro of the Mind Blade, and it will come towards you. For this part, it is useful to use your Earth Staff to make more damage and to have more energy. Now when all the Mind Blades are dead, you don't have to worry about Glyph of Concentration anymore. Just use your enchantment skills right when you want them. Now move on to the other Wailing Lords. Sliver them down. Now you have one Drider that's not attacking, so to get rid of that, you kill one of the attacking Drider. Or you can also pull the non-attacking Drider to a wall and kill that one. Just make sure you have only 2 Driders left, so both will attack. Now head to the other side and kill these two Wailing Lords. Now only 2 Skeleton of Dooms are left. Don't be afraid of them, you have 2 heals, so there's really no need to worry about. And if you have trouble, just hide. Walk forward and run. They will break aggro easily if you have a cupcake on you. As you can see, I still only use a cupcake. You can speed killing your aggro if you use corn and egg, but if you're cheap like I am at the moment, just use a cupcake and save the other pecans for the quest. Now the skelly is done. You're gonna kill the 2 banished Dream Rider. Make sure you kill the 2 that are always following you and that are balled together in one group. You can use your Cell Aside here to regain energy. And you really want to be sure that you kill the 2 balled first and then move on to the other one. Basically is what you do, you kill all the annoying stuff first and then the easy stuff to clear the path around the monument to pop the Reaper. Now you can kill 1 rider, so you have only 1 rider left. It doesn't really matter, you can leave this rider at first and kill it later, but this is the way I do it. And now you're gonna kill the banished Dream Rider, which doesn't follow too far. And when you kill that one, 3 more Mind Blades will spawn right behind me. If you look at the compass, you can see there are now 3 more Mind Blades. Hide from the left rider, Hoss off it, and DC to the banished Dream Rider, so you lose aggro. Get your longbow of enchanting, and pull the Mind Blades. So you have only aggro of the Mind Blades. Now you want to use your glyph again, because the Mind Blades will rupt you. And if you have a cupcake popped, make sure to walk sideways or backwards so they won't break aggro. And just walk around here like I do. And walk that far until you are at the height of the monument, like here. Yeah, now use Glyph of Concentration again so your jump doesn't get rupted, and target the banished Dream Rider, DC on it, and when you passed him, Hoss off it. Now you've lost aggro of everything behind you, and the Mind Blades are glitched, which means they don't move anymore. Now the last thing to do until the Reaper, to pop the Reaper, is kill the last